Only 2 days left of hockey. Today, Toronto Marlies and Texas Stars have an optional practice, workouts, etc. Tomorrow, the Calder Cup Game 7 winner-take-all final game. Should be fun. Toronto Star file photo. I'll say this, the Marlies are a fun team to be around. The quality of hockey is very high. It's vastly entertaining. Yes, more mistakes are made. That's part of the excitement. From a journalist's perspective, the players are refreshing. On a per capita basis, they're more willing to share their insight, share their stories than their NHL counterparts. Perhaps that's because they have far fewer people wanting a piece of them every day. Media interest for Game 7 should be at an all-time high for the Marlies, going for the franchise's first Calder Cup. The post-game scrum for Game 6 looked like something out of the Air Canada Centre. Article continued below. How the Marlies deal with the suddenly more intense level of media interest could be revealing. The Leafs are looking for players who embrace it, not shy away from it. Coach Sheldon Keefe is a breath of fresh air, patiently answering questions for as long as needed. He explains things in interesting ways, and I can see how he'd be a player's coach. He can take the highfalutin analytical data from the organization's research and development team and synthesize it seamlessly into his coaching message. He's got an interesting mix of patience, for mistakes, and urgency to win. That must be in the DNA of every minor league coach. Got a question? Email me at askkevinmcbren@gmail.com and I'll answer it in Friday's mailbag. Father's Day. If you're looking for something other than a funny tie or a Blue Jays ticket for Dad, I have a few suggestions of the book reading kind. Full disclosure, the writers are friends of mine. Point 1. Lance Hornby's Toronto and the Maple Leafs. Hornby's been covering the Leafs for the Sun and Post media long enough to have written about 2 Matt Martins, and this book intertwines his knowledge of the Leafs along with passion for history and the team's place in Toronto's psyche. There's a lot of stuff about Maple Leaf Gardens and its larger-than-life characters, like Harold Ballard and Foster Hewitt. You'll learn a few things along the way, like how Hewitt decided he wanted a gondola over the ice rather than call the game from ice level. Taking the elevators at Eaton's played a role. Point 2. Craig Costance's Behind the Bench, at ESPN when he wrote it, and now at The Athletic. Costance told me he was writing this one and I went, damn, I wish I thought of this. Costance wondered what it would be like to be the coach of a signature win or loss. So he asked 10 coaches to break down their biggest moment. The back-to-back chapters with Team USA coach Ron Wilson and Team Canada coach Mike Babcock analyzing the Vancouver 2010 men's gold medal final is riveting. Point 3. Rob Simpson's No Heavy Lifting, Globe-Trotting Adventures of a Sports Media Guy. This memoir is just out. It's a memoir of some of the fun and wacky things reporters do over the course of a career. These are stories we tell of the stuff that happens to us in the course of covering things for you which never make it to print or broadcast but get told and retold in bars when we get together. Simpson, who has done everything in media from weather reporting to hockey broadcasting, tells some of his best, like what he went through to accompany Zdeno Chara up Mount Kilimanjaro in somebody else's clothes.